Ladies and gentlemen, it is your host here. It is Team Rai. Now, how is everyone doing on this Sunday's edition? I'm doing very well. Now, speaking of Sunday again, today, once again, it is NFL game day. So, NFL fans around the world, good luck with your team. Maybe you have fantasy football, or maybe you want to make an easy place a bet with the friends, family, or whoever, alright? So good luck with that. Also, I'll discuss my social accounts when this video is completely over. Now it is time for my quick introduction. I want you guys and gals to sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, or grab something to drink. Or maybe, just maybe, you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts, my opinions on the subject. And of course, the link will be down below, or the article will be down below. Now, it will be strictly a link. Sounded like I messed up. It'd be strictly an article. Okay. Now, to be honest, how do you feel about the creating team of this company? Do you think this is the best in a very long time? Or do you think this is the worst of times in a very long time? Now, some things they do are very, very stupid on the main roster, okay? I just can't get behind these storylines. Especially when they put more effort on certain wrestlers, like aka the original Bloodline. It definitely enhances, of course. It is a huge money maker of this company. Then they want to have the Bloodline 2.0. We all know that was not very good. Then they have a third installment, a different name. So the whole Bloodline definitely ran this course. And I think the fans got so tired of it. I got tired of it right at the get-go. Well, after a while, I got tired of it. Now, listen to this. During a recent Fightful Select Answer Q&A, Shawn Ross Sapp discussed who could eventually succeed Paul Triple H Levesque as the head of creating. Now, you can read all this information. Now, I guess they think that Triple H is going to step aside or probably get demoted or whatever. I think he's doing a very good job, but some things are not clicking with the fans. It's very hard to make all the fans very, very happy and very, very pleased, with the product. Now, of course, back then, it's very easy to make the wrestling fans very happy. You had the Attitude Era, the best era, in my opinion. You had the Roode and era, the second best one out there, and other ones way before I even start watching this company. They have their up and down. Also, I want to mention this. I know I never mentioned it before. Since the WWE and Netflix partnership, I'm not really a big fan at all when these wrestlers come off the bus or whatever. They have to show this kind of camera in the backstage. I could care less about that. It was kind of cool at first, but it just drags out way too long. And they do the same thing for SmackDown. They do the same thing for all the PLEs, all the special events. Also, this is just a quick hot take. Sorry, I'm just rambling. Why WWE is not putting a lot of effort on a lot of these stages? They only do some of them. These guys, who's ever come to these stages, are so flipping lazy. They go with the lazy route. See, I grew up watching, of course, the Attitude Era, and the stages was very, very magical. Even the Russian aggression era was very magical with the stages. Now these days, I don't know when they start getting lazy, but that is so BS. But that's just my hot take on the matter. Sorry for using my hands all the time. So, I think Triple H is doing a good job. Also, I think that HBK is doing a very good job in NXT. I don't watch NXT. I could care less about it. But I just hear about it for the upcoming stars, and same thing for the women. The bad part is once they get called up to the main roster, they might get pushed right away, very slowly, or they might get mixed in the shuffle. Most of the time, they get mixed in the shuffle. I don't think any of these people from NXT, in my opinion, will ever be main event caliber. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. You know, any of these women or guys. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know there are big shots in NXT. That's fine. But when you get to the big leagues in the WWE, you might be big thing, or you might be just an afterthought. You know, I don't know why these women and guys don't get pushed all the time. I guess I know they fight for a lot of TV time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my hot take. You know, maybe if Triple H does step down or gets fired from position, this company would be more edgier, but I really doubt it. I really, really doubt it. You know, it really doesn't matter if he ever get edgier again. That'd be nice. Not like blood and guts like they do for AEW, but it'd be nice. Make him more edgier. Now, like I said in the past, I'm sorry for rambling. They like to just focus on the kids. You know, some kids don't understand this product. I didn't understand this product as a kid. You know, I'm still trying to figure out, you know, these storylines are not very good. They have some wacky ones back in the day too. But I want your opinion. Do you think that Triple H is still the right man to do the current team backstage, or do you think another guy should take over his position? I was just wondering. I was just curious. Now follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. All my social media accounts will be down below for sure. Now if you want to be a part of my show, that'd be delightful. If not, do I have a good one. I'll see you guys tonight. I hope.